Hello everybody. Welcome on in. I am Orion. We are back, of course, with some more Spell Brigade. Today's just a free for all. I didn't have a build plan for today. You know, sometimes I like to do free for all so everybody can just jump in, not have to worry about rerolls or spending their money. So that's what we're doing today. We're joined by Coldfire, Dr. Ummer, and a welcome back to Amy the Princess, who hasn't played with us in a while. Yeah, today's just gonna be a free for all. I'm gonna be playing Birani, the plant master, and I'm gonna be doing a full fire build today. So I'm gonna do fire. We'll see how well that does. The plant, I think, is a relatively decent spell. You know, it's probably somewhere around like mid tier. It's definitely not the worst, but it's not the best. So it's somewhere like in that maybe top 6 to 7 spell range. It did get some buffs in there, and then it got sort of nerfs. So the plant has an augment now to where it can it'll stack attack size and speed for each attack it does. So the longer it's out, the more enemies attacking, it'll get better and better. It's a pretty cool augment. It used to be glitched though, where the stats were supposed to be, they were just supposed to add on to each other, you know, so like 25% attack size, 25% attack speed, but instead it was multiplying. So you would end up with these insanely huge plants, which was pretty funny. So in a way, I guess it got nerfed, but I don't even really know if we could call it nerf. I guess we could just say it got fixed. So we have that. Oh, we actually have, interesting, Dr. Ummer is playing the Phantom Blades. Not a spell we see a lot here. Phantom Blades is definitely one of my least favorite spells, especially out of the starting spells. I'm not really a big fan of like Hex Bomb and whatever the other bomb is. I'm not really a fan of those spells too much either. Those are probably the ones near the bottom of my list. But I did want it to do a blade build here soon, where 2 of us take Phantom Blade and then the other 2 people take the broadsword. So we'll probably do something like that here soon. And then my next build that I'm gonna do is I'm not gonna spoil it too much, but I'm gonna run like a support build in a way, and then everybody else is gonna run DPS. And so I'm gonna try to boost my teammates' damage and stuff as much as I can, and pretty much just be a support character in this run. So that'll probably be the next video, because I think that'll be a fun idea. Because almost the majority of these videos, I do go usually I go DPS. So this next run I'll go kind of full support. In a way, you'll see. As much support as I can. But it'll be fun, and it'll be a little bit, you know, different than what we always do. Instead of always building crit, like what we're gonna do today, crit damage. But I can't remember the last time I did an all fire build either. Fire's just not as good as lightning. So it kind of seems like if you want to take a DPS infusion, you're better off taking lightning almost 100% of the time. Fire would be cool if it could maybe stack a little bit better, maybe. You know, like you could stack fire, and then you could just, if you're targeting the boss all the time, you could just do some insane tick damage on the boss. You know, something like that would be pretty cool. Okay, so we'll take the healing, but I'm not gonna take that for a little bit. We'll do plant size. I'll take the healing maybe like around my 3rd augment or something. Okay, and we gotta level up. Let me send a message. Okay, so let's do the spell damage. So today's run's only going to be 2 waves. We're going to do 2 waves for this run. We're not going to do 3. The next one will be 3 though, because I want it to be 3. But I got more content I need to record tonight, so just 2 waves. I don't know how good this will be. Looking at, I'm gonna do the spell again so I can get the fire. Looking at our spell choices, I don't necessarily know if we have like the best DPS choices here. We definitely don't have a lot. I mean, I think the Moon Mage is pretty good for DPS, but I think what we're gonna lack the most here is sort of range. You know, no birds, no falling stars, things like that. We'll do the base crit damage. We should have pretty good healing though. Phantom Blades is a spell that can heal, which is kind of a weird spell to put that on. But my plants can heal, which is again probably another weird spell to put healing on. And then Solar Pulse will be healing also. So we'll have 3 heals. We'll do a relatively typical build here today. Other than doing Fire, because Fire is definitely not a typical spell choice for me. But it's been a while since we've done Fire, so... Can't remember the last time I did all Fire. Alright, we'll do the cast speed again, so that way I can get Fire right now. Reroll. Oh boy. Okay. We're gonna be a long ways away. This game is a long ways away from another update too. I'm sure you all saw, it's like... It's probably still about 70-ish days away, so we're still over 2 months away from the next update. Devs are gonna take a well-needed vacation, and they did say this next update is going to be another big update, kind of like this one. I would consider this last update pretty big. You know, they did add a new boss, they added a new spell, they redesigned some of the enemies, so this was definitely one of their bigger updates in a while. So if the next one, hopefully the next one will be a little bit bigger. You know, I would still like to see more... I'd like to see, I don't know, more game modes or something. I think gear in this game would be really cool too. I know we talked about it, so I won't really talk about it too much, but I'd still like to see gear and things like that. A new level, you know, I feel like we're due for a new level. It's been a while. It's been a very long, I don't even know if they've ever put in a new level for this game. I can't remember if there were 3 levels at release. Yeah, I can't remember. I can't remember how many levels were at release for this game. But, you know, it feels like we're definitely due for a new level. Let's go cast speed again. Oh man, I hate it when I get every single game I get stuck on some sort of ledge, like right here, like those little pieces that stick out. I always get stuck on those. All right, let's do the base crit damage. Looks like Amy's going ice. Solar Pulse is a fun spell for ice, that's for sure. I like Solar Pulse now. It definitely has moved up my list. I honestly actually think it's one of the better spells in the game now. But you have to build dodge. If you can do like a max dodge build with Solar Pulse, get your dodge up to 70 to 80%. We'll do the healing. If you can get it up to 70 to 80% and run Solar Pulse with that, I think it's incredibly good. Just get dodge, movement speed, just run through everything. I would probably run like maybe an acid thunder or acid lightning, or all lightning. I think that would be sweet. All right. Okay, so I do have healing plants, so we can go try to find Amy and give Amy a little bit of healing. Just a tiny bit. I think my plants aren't the best healers, because she still has to avoid the enemies, but all right, let's do the crit chance. But this is why I always go lightning, because it always just feels like I do such minimal DPS when you're not hitting as many enemies as possible. I think that's what's going to be hard about our build. Moonerang is going to be the only thing that really gets some penetration. Phantom Blades is like decent for damage if you build it right, but it also doesn't attack the backline. So stuff like that is usually pretty important, and we kind of lack that other than the moon spell. In me, a tiny bit. Like, I can get to the backline, but I only attack one enemy if I do. Maybe I should take... It's not too late to switch to lightning, so maybe I should. I always do that, though. No. Screw it. I'll just go all fire. I think it's gonna hurt us, though. I honestly think it would be so much better for me if I went lightning. But I did say I wanted to do all fire. Alright, we'll do the damage. We're only gonna do 2 waves, so I'll just stick with all fire. If this was 3 waves, then maybe I would reconsider. But I'm hoping that will be good enough to clear through 2 waves with just all fire. I also wish we would throw these behind us. I hate it when you throw things in front. Let's go cast speed. This is gonna be super rough, I gotta be honest. Maybe later I'll be able to get more plants out, do more damage, get that faster attack speed and attack size. I'm gonna go straight to fire if I can. Alright, Alright, easy peasy. Cole's probably gonna take a hit or two. Okay, let's do explodes. That'll help a little bit with. Not like the explosion does a ton of damage, though. How much does the explosion actually do? No. The one plan I was looking at didn't actually even hit anything. Trying to look. Around 200? Was that like 200? Okay. Oh, man. Did everybody go fire? Cole went fire. Dr. Ummer went fire. Okay, let's do this and let's get double fire. There's plasma. Okay, fire, fire, wildfire. See, this one would almost be better if... So this is... Here's another idea. If you take... Although this might make... I don't know. They would have to maybe balance it in a way. But if you take a double infusion, maybe it does something special. You know, like if you take lightning, lightning, maybe it has a chance to stun. If you do fire, fire, it has a chance to leave a fire pit on the ground. Stuff like that. Should I do alchemic overload? I know this isn't... I know I don't have the best build for this, but... Because it's a one spell run, but it is 20% damage. Okay, sure. It's a short run. Anything to boost up my fire, so let's see. So something like that would be cool. You know? Or like ice, ice, enemy has a chance to shatter. Like they'll just straight up die. I don't know. I like that idea though, but they would have to balance it. So you don't always want to just go ice, ice or fire, fire every single time, because if they became too powerful, then you wouldn't do anything else. But that would be cool. Or they could even turn it into a relic. You know, unlock hidden infusion powers. Boom. There you go. There you go. So you can do... You have to use a relic spot for it, though. There we go. We solved the issue. I love it. Let's do it. So if you do fire, fire, ice, ice, lightning, lightning, you get a bonus, but you have to have a relic to unlock the power to do it. Yeah, we got a lot of fire. I'm curious what they're gonna do with their second infusions. I think Amy went all ice. Let's do cast speed. Yeah, hopefully, I really hope Coalfire or Dr. Ummer, I hope one of them goes plasma. Hopefully both of them go plasma, to be honest. Or one of them at least takes acid, maybe? Because we don't discuss what we're... sometimes we do. If we're doing a planned build, we'll discuss what we're going to take, but... Since this was a free-for-all, I just said take whatever you want. Stat-wise, nothing special. Still pretty early in the game, though. There actually should be another relic out, huh? I haven't been too focused on that. I was too caught up in the discussion. So there should be another relic, because we did only get one. Don't get hit. I'll just take the spell damage. Alright, golden crab. Let's find the crab. Oh, I wonder if it's up there, and that's where... I don't know who's over there. Maybe someone over there is trying to get it. That's right, we only got one relic. I only got the alchemic overload. There we go, I killed it. That was all me. Okay, let's do damage and size. The plant has... Okay, I'm gonna take some hits here. The plant has a lot of augments. Okay, where's this relic at? It's gotta be that top left corner then, right? Or top middle? I didn't go look up there yet. This was the worst time to pause the game like this. That was... I'm literally in the middle of a dodge and it pulled that out. Okay, there's... Oh, a lot of people have pretty low health. I don't know. If Coalfire picks it up, that's fine. Yeah. Okay, let's do... Let's re-roll. Bulwark, attunement. See, like, I wish this one... Standing still, 15% cast speed is garbage, and it makes you stand still. That's like, this is like one level up. You know, that's horrible. These are all horrible. All right, I guess we're going savior focus. I mean, savior focus is good, but I don't think anybody's died yet. It's only a two-way run, too. Oh, we all... Oh. Dr. Umar died. I'm gonna give it a second. Let's re-roll. Okay, we'll do the max health. Okay, you guys, I gotta get this. You guys, I don't know what... No one else was coming over. Sorry. Oh! No, come back, come back, come back, come back! I'm getting all the revives. I'm not purposely trying to. That situation I felt like I got stuck in though. Like I don't know, all the mobs were coming. It's tough. It's tough to make sure we all get it. Cause if you hang out, then all the mobs are gonna come there. So it's almost like you need to time it perfectly as you run towards it. That way the mobs aren't all hanging out. Then Amy just happened to die right there when I was sitting on it. Then I felt like I couldn't really get out of that. It's okay. At least I had savior focus though, so it wasn't just a totally wasted revive. Uh-oh. Okay, I hate it when it pauses the game like this in these very... I make sure to kind of try to keep my controller in the direction I'm gonna run as best I can. You know, just try to remember which way I was going. Okay, so, okay, they both went acid and fire. Interesting. We'll go base. I just kind of assume they stack differently. I don't know if they do or not. Use my last reroll. So nobody has lightning, which is maybe gonna hurt us. That might be a first run ever. Nobody went lightning. Because I don't think Amy's is lightning. I think I'm gonna need to see what she does when she plays, but I'm pretty sure that's all frost. Yeah, that's full frost. The acid is really good though, but without lightning, without nobody having lightning, I feel like we're just gonna be mostly just not hitting enemies. We'll see. Maybe we'll have enough just single target damage to deal with it. Or I shouldn't say single target damage, but you know, just enough damage output. Big numbers, big damage. I'm gonna do the crit chance, especially since I have Savior Focus. Oh, come on. Again, I got stuck on the ledge. Oh no, Amy has lightning. That's lightning. Is it? No. It kind of looks like it is. I'm trying to... Yeah, that's lightning. The effect of it made it look like it was all frost, though. But yeah, that's lightning. Okay. So that'll be good. Okay, I lied. Probably need to get the moves towards target here next. Just so I don't have plants that are doing nothing, you know? Oop. Yeah, let's take moves towards target next. Because I'm just gonna have, otherwise I'm just gonna have plants, especially on this boss fight, I'm just gonna have plants that are sitting here kind of doing nothing. Man, every time I see his, time I see those phantom blades come at me, I get a little bit scared. This is going okay. Now it's gonna get a little bit harder. I don't really have... Oh, I have okay dodge, I guess. I have 25%. That's not bad for not really focusing on it, you know? Okay, let's get the moves towards target. Augment now. Okay, we'll do moves towards target. And then let's go find that last relic too. So sometimes I think it can be this far corner too. Amy needs to get healed up though. Here, I can heal up Amy. Okay, now I'll go try to find... Now we'll go try to find that relic. The last one, and I don't know. I don't know what we'll take. Probably the typical ones. Offense, defense, maybe. Vital strike. Whatever shows up first. There it is, vital strike. So we could just do that one. Still only 2 deaths this whole first wave though, so not a lot of revives. Maybe we'll get more. Usually the revives start to come on the second wave boss fight, especially if it's the Toad, and depending on how much dodge everyone has. Second wave Toad with not a lot of dodge can be a very tough fight. That's why the lightning's so good, just because it transfers the effect over. Like a must-have. Alright, was it right up there, or was that Amy's spell? Okay, that was Amy's spell. I saw the circle and I wasn't sure. Okay, it must be down here. This will be nice for my plants. They can heal everybody. Everything will be in very close proximity. Uh-oh, I think did Amy get offense defense? Amy looks a little slow. This is gonna be a big explosion. Oh, it wasn't. Okay, we'll do the only one left. Oh wait, what is hitting me? Man, there was a bug hidden in there the whole time. So now we just stack that last augment a couple times, and then I don't know how many times it can stack, maybe 4 or 5 times. I don't know, maybe more. It always surprises me every single time. No matter how many times I play this game, I'll be like, what? We can still get an additional star? If I got more dodge, I could definitely probably just stand here and do nothing between my plants healing me and Vital Strike. I definitely can't, yeah, I definitely can't do it yet. I need more dodge. But these plants heal up really well. This is a good little army we have here. Amy on the front line, freezing everybody. Then I'll throw my plants down, and Dr. Ummer will shoot them. And this is a maybe run. Man, I have all next week off of work. I'm so excited. I always take... I barely take time off work, but when I do, I take like a week off. That's usually how I like to do it. You know, I'm not the type of person to like take off a day here and there. I'll usually just work every day, and then, but then when it comes down to it, you know, I'll take a couple weeks off at a time, or not at a time, but I'll take a week off like in the summer, then I'll take a week off around winter, you know, and I'll just take a whole week off. I like to do that. I'd rather, and I have a ton of vacation time banked up. You know, COVID, for people who are lucky enough to have jobs where you can bank your vacation time, COVID just really allowed us to stack up so much time. Because one, nobody was going on vacation, and when you're teleworking too, you know, you're less likely to take time off, maybe, I don't know, because you're home all the time, so you feel a little bit more relaxed, you know. Sometimes, like, you know, people will wake up in the morning and they don't feel like going to work, so they'll call in sick, or maybe they just don't feel like going into the office on Friday, and they'll call in, whatever, like, whatever reason they have, like, who cares. But during COVID, you know, nobody was really traveling. People weren't really traveling as much, and then, yeah, when you were just teleworking, you know, you were just working from home, so it didn't feel as bad. You didn't have to go to bed as early. You didn't have to wake up as early. So a lot of people probably banked a lot of time. I like this luck, but Since it's only a 2-wave run and we're already halfway done, probably won't really bother. But either way, I have all of next week off, and I'm really excited. It's good timing too, because there's a big game. Well, I would consider it a big game, at least for me. Hell Clock comes out, and I'm really excited to play that. I got early access to the game and the in-game, but I haven't tried it yet, so I can't give you any impressions yet anyways until the embargo, even if I did play it. But I'm excited to try that out. I think that's a very cool game. If you haven't looked at Hell Clock, give it a go. I've done quite a lot of videos on my channel. So yeah, so make sure, give it a look. Give it a look. That game deserves a fair chance. It was supposed to come out last month, but they delayed it because PoE announced that their newest expansion or their new season, whatever. I don't play PoE. Whatever it was. Oh no, that's karma for not getting the last one. Or for getting the last ones. Now I lost my train of thought. The Hell Clock's a good game. I'll go with that. It's a fun game, and so I'm excited to try that out next week when I'm off work. And I'll probably I have to do a bunch of playing this weekend anyways for it, because I have to get my videos out by the embargo, which I think it comes out on Monday. I think Monday's the release day for that, or at least maybe Monday's the embargo. I'm not sure which. But yes, check out my channel. Did a bunch of videos for Hell Clock. Very fun game. It's sort of like an action roguelike type game, but man, I think Amy is just dying right where people are. So I think Amy's the person to hang around here. Amy got offense defense. I think she's very slow at the moment. I'll see if I can. Oh, maybe that's why Amy was kind of hanging around last time, so she could get the heals and have us help kill. It gets hard to see though with my plants, because they're so big and they obstruct the view. Definitely hard to see. Let's do, okay, we'll do the dodge. That gets me up to 34. You know, the dodge will be good just in case. Oh man, I wasn't even doing the quest. I guess that's okay. That's on me. GG's. Okay, we'll do plant size again. Those are good augments, you know, extra attack speed, extra, or is it attack size? What is it now? I don't even remember. It's some sort of combination of attack size, attack speed, attack damage. Is it all of them? Maybe it's just damage and size. Oh no! Somewhere around there. Okay, let's do cast speed. Man, every time I see my plant too, I think that's a revive. Okay, I don't know if we can do this. I don't think we can all hang around. As much as it would be nice to be able to heal, to keep Amy healed up, I don't know how much I can just kind of like hang around here because I don't have the dodge to hang out and get surrounded. I wonder if my plants will move towards healing. I wonder if they would prioritize that over attacking. I probably should have went crit. See, right? Every time you see that big red circle, it's like, ooh, revive. But then no one's ever actually dead. I feel like we've gotten pretty good cast speed on this spell, too. This is a very dangerous game. Let's see what happens. Oh, everybody left. I need to make sure I'm at least in Amy's radius so I can get heals. Let's do the max health. This might. So yeah, we can definitely, we're at the point to where we can kind of definitely hang out here. Oh, I guess we need to do the quest, huh? Okay, let's go do the quest. Between the plant healing and Amy's healing. Okay, yeah, we got a quest to do. As fun as that was. Hoping 2 plants is enough to kind of kill something. There's a lot of XP sitting right there. That should be the quest. I don't know if are we gonna get more? We are. See, I wasn't sure. So damage and size with every attack. Okay. So not attack speed, damage and size. Alright, I think between us two, we might be able to just stand here. That crit damage, man, that's so low. I haven't gotten any good crit damage pickups, and then I only have gotten 2 revives. We haven't really had a lot of deaths this run, but I only got 2 of the revives. I'm gonna move to the side a little bit just so Dr. Ummer can get some damage out. This is when you start getting into the really good builds, when you just don't die. So I mean, as long as I don't get one shot at here, I think I'm pretty much okay. I have okay dodge, you know, probably good enough to be able to get myself healed up. But between the plant healing, Amy's healing, and then Dr. Umar's healing, and then my vital strike, you know, that's probably good enough to keep me alive for most of this. I don't know what everybody else has. I assume Amy probably has decent dodge. I don't know about Dr. Ummer. $70, really good crit chance, really bad crit damage. We're not all down here, are we? No. Coal-fire's out and about. We're gonna get the boss here super soon. Again, really good cast speed build here. Damage-wise, probably not so much. It seems like we're hitting for a lot, you know? We're hitting for 3,200 a hit, 5,900, I guess, depending what we're hitting and where we're hitting it, but damage-wise, I don't think I'm going to be too impressed by it. I don't know yet. It's that crit damage, and my overall spell damage isn't good at all. So I don't see it being very impressive. Tons and tons of cast speed though. Alright, I guess we gotta move. I don't think we can do this with the boss, you know, just standing still doing nothing. I don't think that's gonna work. Yeah, he's gonna kill us with I think if he jumps on us, he'll probably kill us. This is gonna be a fight. That's for sure. I'm not sure what our DPS, I guess, looks okay. Let's go base damage. But I only have 38% dodge, but I have really good healing. So I'm curious how this is gonna play out when he does when we get stuck in his storm. That'll max me out 81%. Okay, well now he's gonna do his wind tunnel, so we're gonna have to move to the middle-ish now. Actually, I wonder if we could have done that in the storm. Honestly, we probably can. The problem is I don't know, yeah, like, everybody else isn't gonna have... I don't think anybody else has the healing that... At least not Dr. Ummer. Or at least... That's gonna give me 50% dodge. But it looks like we'll be able to hang out here. Oh, where was Dr.? Okay, Dr. Ummer is up top. I'll go get him. And then we'll run back down. Who even knows what's happening? I don't think anybody knows. All right, let's do. This might be one of those runs where I'm gonna have to quit the game too. You know, that's been happening quite frequently here, where we just kind of have these builds where we can't really die. Oh, it's funny. Literally as soon as I say it. Because I think I was on top of him. I think he killed me because I can't even see where he is. Uh-oh. Down goes Amy. It's funny how I said that, then all of a sudden we all start dying. It doesn't matter though. We're only doing 2 waves. We still have 6 revives and he's almost dead. The only problem is, the hardest part is just not being able to see where the boss is and dodge his attacks. Let's go, just damage. I don't need anything else, he's dead. Oh, I'm dead. Alright, let's see if we can, I don't know if we're good. I mean, I could probably die. I could probably die, as long as I'm not like, I just need to not hang out by my plants. As long as I'm not hanging out by my plants, I can definitely die. I don't know what's gonna happen with everybody else though. Yeah, I just can't hang out by my plants. But either way, well, okay, we're getting there. We're getting there. I always like to make sure we do it the right way and drop all our revives. But if that doesn't happen, then I'll just quit out. But yeah, I think I can die. Yeah, as long as I'm not standing on my plants. Okay, and that's it for our revives. So okay, now it's gonna be close. I think we got rid of all the big guys. My dodge is like just good enough. I just have to avoid. No, just stop, plants. The plants keep healing me. My cast speed is too high. My cast speed is too high right now. Oh, so close. There we go. Okay. Let's see if anybody else can die. I don't think so. Amy said she has 70% dodge. So I don't know if she's going to be able to die. Oh, yeah, it's going to come down to Amy. Let's see. Let's see if Amy can die. Ooh, yep, maybe. Just one more hit. No, 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 stop healing. You can do this, Amy. Let's see. Yay! We did it. All right. GG's. That run went better than I thought it was gonna go, honestly. Okay, so most damage taken, most XP gathered, most elements, most spells leveled. 47, perfect timing. My stats weren't really anything good. 81 crit chance was great. The rest was really mediocre. I didn't get any good crit damage pretty much at all that whole run. This is like fake numbers because I got a couple revives there at the end. 90 million, that's not really that good. Yeah, and then Coalfire had the moon, which was really good now. Dr. Ummer, yeah, that spell, I'm not digging that spell. I don't know what their stats are, but I don't like the Phantom Blades. And then Amy was 60 million with Solar Pulse, which is really good. Solar Pulse used to be one of the weaker spells, but now the difference with being able to do a dodge build, you know, it's super good. So that was a pretty successful run. So thank you, Cole. Thank you, Dr. Ummer. And thank you, Amy, for playing. It was a great run. That's going to be it. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoy these videos, please like, subscribe, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.